welcome back to the Craft Castle. My name is Ashley, and have you ever seen this tool on the Cricut website and you have wondered what in the heck is it? Well, I have to tell you, me too. So I actually bought it, and I hate to admit it, but I actually bought this a long time ago because I bought it and then I got it and then I was like, crap. So it's just been sitting around, but you know what? Today's the day. I'm gonna bust this open and we're gonna experiment a little bit, and I'm gonna show you what it is and is it worth it? I don't know. So let me set this up for you. Technically, this right here is a foiling tool. If you've never heard of that, have you ever seen some really cool printed card that's generally on like a dark piece of paper, like black, and there is like this metallic gold layer over the top of it that just makes it look fancy? Well, that's technically what this is. However, generally when people are doing what is called foiling, they have a laser printer. Unlike an inkjet printer, this is totally different. Inkjet has ink that's often wet, and a laser printer actually has toner. The toner is like a powder form, and when you print a sheet of paper in a laser printer, the powder melts into your paper, creating another type of print. Long story short, let's not get technical. Inkjet printers and laser printers are two very different things. Now, in order to do foiling, you will need a laser printer. And actually, all you're going to need is a black and white laser printer. And I say all, laser printers are actually quite expensive. I would say that they are definitely not budget friendly. Now, even if you wanted to go and break the bank on a black and white laser, you're also going to need to pick up a laminator, because we need to print our prints on our laser printer, and then we need the laminator to put the metallic coloring onto our sheet of paper. Whew, that was a lot. So Cricut came out with this tool, and it's the Foil Transfer Kit, which essentially is the same exact thing as buying a laser printer, laminator, metallic sheet, and doing all of that. Essentially, it's the same thing. Do I know it's the same thing? No, because this right here isn't even open yet. We're going to see if I can create something cool with this thing and this, and by the end of it, I'm going to be able to tell you, is this worth it, or should we break the bank and get the laser printer to do the really cool prints? Do you want to find out together? We're going to find out together. I'm going to take you on my journey because I want this to work, because this right here was like $10 and a laser printer is like hundreds. So we're gonna hope, and we're gonna pray, and we're gonna do a little dance. And this right here, hopefully, is the answer to all of our cool little print projects. Are you ready to get started? Let's go. Okay, so because I know absolutely nothing about this foiling tool, let's just make this first little thing really super easy. So let's just go over into shapes, and I'm going to insert a square, and I'm just going to make this a bit bigger, just so, you know, when we cut this out, we'll know exactly what we're working with. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into images, and let's do a phrase. I'm going to scroll down to operation type, and I'm going to do draw only. You know, just to make this real easy for us, let me just put in this mom one. So I'm going to press the plus sign and press view. And I'm going to turn this over to all one color because I only want to use the gold. Now, in order to get this to stay onto my square, what I'm going to do is I'm going to resize this into my square. Then what I'm going to do is selecting that square and that clip art that I've inserted, and I'm going to press attach. Okay, now let's press make, and I don't want to save this. Okay, then what I'm going to do is taking one of my Cricut mats, and I'm going to take one of my black sheets of cardstock found in my cardstock warehouse. Then what I'm going to do is insert this into my Cricut. Let's see if it comes with directions. Oh, and you know what? We missed a key step here. I'm going to go back and press cancel. And I'm just going to right click this, and I'm going to press detach. Okay, clicking on that mom clip art that I have, I'm going to go into operation, and I'm going to go down to foil. And this thing right here actually has like 3 tips. It looks like, I mean, they're hard to tell the difference of, but apparently there's a fine, bold, and medium. I don't know what the difference is between the two. So I am just going to put in one of these. Oh, okay. That's cool. So on my screen it says to choose fine, medium, or bold. I think I put the medium in there, so I'm just gonna click that medium. Okay, I'm gonna select everything and press attach. And let's go over here into make. And actually I need to resize this because I only have a 6-inch sheet. So I'm just gonna do 5.75. Okay, I think we should be good to go. Okay, then I'm just gonna press continue. I'm gonna do cardstock mode. Oh, okay, we missed a step. Woo, thank goodness. See, this is just why we always experiment. Okay, so I have this right here. I am going to open my foil sheets up. This foil kit comes with starter material, which is great. Okay, so let's do silver first. I'm gonna put this right here. Okay, then what you need to do is taking this like white stuff. We want to tape this onto the sides of our material so it doesn't maneuver around. Okay, trusting the process here. Okay, so then on our screen, it says that we need to put this that already has the little thing in there. We need to put it in the B side where the blade housing is. So we're gonna open that up and we're gonna insert that in here and close it. Then we are going to put in our mat. So I'm gonna choose the fast mode because, you know, I don't really like slow things. And I'm gonna press the blinking C button. Okay, then it says when that's done, remove the foil. So I'm gonna remove this. Does it look amazing? I mean, kind of. It kind of looks amazing. Okay, hold on. And then it says to switch out the blade. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, let me just eject this so I can show you. So this is not terrible. For my very first try, this is not bad. Now, I only put 2 pieces of tape on there. I've realized that now that I've done this once, there needs to be tape on all 4 sides to make sure and hold this down. But like, that wasn't terrible, right? So let's try it one more time. Be careful not to lose these. I feel like they're gonna be really easy to lose. We're gonna go done, and let's do another image. We're gonna do something different. Okay, this time I found something really cute in Cricut Design Space, and I just customized it to put hello. I'm gonna select everything over here, and I'm gonna change it to operation, to foil, and let's do the fine. And like I said, like I don't know which one's fine and which one's not. And it also does not tell you. Oh, ooh, look it. Okay, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but do you see that right there? There's 1 line there. There's 3 lines here. I think this was medium. Ooh, that's okay. I can tell the difference. I was like, I don't know how you're gonna tell. You can tell because there is 1 line right here, 2 lines, and then 3 lines. So this right here is going to be the bold. And then this one over here, the one that has the 1, is going to be the fine. So I'm gonna do the fine one, and I'm gonna put these in my little magnet thing into my Cricut and just shut it. Then all you want to do is, it's like a magnet, so it just drops in there and it like magnetizes into the housing. Cool. That was really cool. Okay, I'm going to put my design onto my black square, and I'm going to center this on here. That looks good. Okay, I'm going to select everything and press attach. Now I'm going to make this a little bit smaller just so I don't have to use another sheet of cardstock, and press make. Okay, this time I'm going to use gold, and I'm going to put it, let's see here, it's like 3, the middle of it's 3. The one thing that I can say is like, how in the world do you know that this is in this correct spot? I don't know. That's the unfortunate part about this, is like, I'm not entirely sure where I'm putting this is where it needs to be. I'm just going to trust the fact that I know how to eyeball things. I don't know. Okay, so we are going to put this sticker stuff on top of all 4 sides, because last time I only did it on the 2 sides and it did not go well. Or, I mean, it went fine. It just wasn't perfect, you know? And I believe that you can buy foil sheets that are larger than what came with the starter material. So there's that. Okay, there is my foil sheet. Let's insert this into the Cricut. Now what we have discovered is that this is going to go in the B side. So we're going to open that, close it in. Okay, then we're gonna go over to the Cricut, press continue, and we have it all set up. So then we just wanna press the C button. Okay, see, look at that. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna guess that this right here did not transfer because it wasn't covered. Look at that. So, let me see. I'm not going to take the machine. I'm not going to eject my material from the machine because I want to try and get this really cute. What's annoying is the end right here, it did not finish. I'm going to fix this. Okay, we're just going to follow the on-screen instructions. We're going to put my blade back in there and we're going to press the blinking C button. We're going to let this cut. Okay, now, before I eject this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this right here and I'm going to tape this onto my material. Will this work? I don't know, but I'm going to try it anyways. I'm going to switch out the blade to the foil thing again. Let me press the C button. Ooh, okay, so now, before I ejected it, I just inserted the blade housing, the foil thing, press the C button, and then it now is sucking it back in and it's doing the foil all over again. Now, I took it off everywhere else, so truly it's not doing anything right now, but when it gets to this bottom part, it's going to refoil and we're gonna have the rest of the foil right there. This was a smart little idea to do. Okay, and then because I've already cut this, I don't need to do anything else, so I'm just gonna eject the material. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna take off this sticker stuff. Now, remember what it was before? It did not transfer all the way, and when I did that, now we have a full transfer on our thing. Oh, this is so much better. I'm so glad we did not waste that. Look at how stinking cute this is. I really truly think the hardest part of this is because we have smaller sheets, it's gonna be hard to like line this up perfectly because like this right here is about the same size as my sheets, right? So like, how do you do this and line this up perfectly is what I would like to know. But I mean, for the first one, like this ended up turning really cute. I'm going to give this one more shot because I am bound and determined to make sure that this actually works and works really well. So I'm going to use a new flower thing that I had found, and I am going to put this onto my mat and making sure that all four corners are nice and taped on there. We did determine that doing four corners turns out the best. And I do have to say that the tape that they give you is reusable. So if you were doing multiple sheets, you could reuse the tape. And I'm trying to pull really tight just to get like a good, it's not, you know, like it's nice and tight. I don't know if it makes a difference, but we're going to insert this into our Cricut, doing the same thing we've done before. Look at how this ended up turning out. That is insane. It looks so freaking good. Our very first one did not turn out terrible. Like this wasn't bad, right? It just like, I just knew I messed up, you know? And then the second one, clearly we messed up, but I fixed it and it still turned out amazing. The third and final one, I can say right now is without a doubt my absolute favorite. And the amount of fine detail that is in this right here is amazing. It's like absolutely amazing. I do have to say the one thing that I don't like, and maybe if you got like larger sheets, it wouldn't be that big of an issue because you would know like where the sheets are going, is that I don't know where the foil is going to go. So like for the second one where I had to refoil it because it messed up, that kind of sucked. You know what I mean? And had I not thought outside the box and foiled it, we would have wasted the foil sheet and then we wouldn't have had a really good cut. I kind of wish that Cricut would cut the paper first and then foil, because then we would know where to put the foil because obviously I would know that like, okay, my foil sheet needs to go in the middle center of this square, right? Does that make sense? It honestly is really cool. What do you think? Do you think that we should just go run out and get a laser printer, or like, is this a good alternative? I do have to say though, for even my first one, like this isn't bad. This is not bad at all. It's actually really nice. I'm pretty impressed with it. All right, what do you think? Should I go get a laser printer, or am I okay just doing the foil tools that Cricut came out with? Let me know, and I'll see you next time.